Good morning, students. Welcome to Good Samaritan School Isapur online classes. This is your social studies class, and today we are going to study civics, chapter 4, key elements of a democratic government. In this chapter, you are going to study about the key elements that influence the working of a democratic government. These include people's participation, the resolution of conflict, and equality and justice. Before we start, here is a story given about South Africa. So, we are going to study that. South Africa is a country that has people of several races. There are black people who belong to South Africa, whites who came there to settle, and Indians who came as laborers and traders. So there were three races broadly, like the black people, whites, and the Indians who came there as laborers and traders. Maya Naidu, an 11-year-old South African girl living in the town of Johannesburg, was helping her mother clear up her old boxes. She found a scrapbook full of pictures and newspaper articles. There were many pictures of a young schoolboy of around 15 years of age. When she asked her mother who the boy was, she was told that he was called Hector Peterson. So the schoolboy was named Hector Peterson. He had been shot by the police. Maya was shocked. Why? She asked. Her mother explained that South Africa was earlier governed by apartheid laws. Apartheid means separation on the basis of race. So, apartheid is the separation based on the race. South African people were divided into white, black, Indian, and colored races. According to the law, these races were not allowed to mingle with each other, to live near each other, or even to use common facilities. So they had to live with a strong divide. Maya could not believe her ears. Maya's mother sounded angry when she spoke about life under apartheid. She told Maya that in those days, hospitals were separate and so were ambulances. An ambulance meant for white people would always be well equipped, while one meant for black people was not. There were separate trains and buses. Even the bus stops were different for black and white people. Non whites were not allowed to vote. The best land in the country was reserved for the white people, and non whites had to live on the worst available land. Thus, blacks and colored people were not considered to be equal to whites. As you can see, non white could not vote, and they were also given the worst land to live on. So, whites were considered to be of superior race, and others were treated as though they did not deserve to have the equal rights. One black township was the southwestern township called Soweto. Hector Peterson lived here, and he and his classmates joined the protest against learning the Afrikaans language in school. So they did not want to learn Afrikaans language. Why? Let's see. This was the language that the whites spoke. This Afrikaans language was spoken by whites. Hector and other school students were being forced to learn this language, but they wanted to learn their own language, Zulu. So these students wanted to learn Zulu, but they were forced to learn Afrikaans language. The South African police beat up the protesters mercilessly and shot at the crowd. One of their bullets killed Hector. This was on 16 June 1976. So this happened on 16 June 1976, that when the police was firing, in Hector got hit by one of the bullets and then he was killed because of that. The African National Congress, a group of people who led the struggle against apartheid, and their most well-known leader, Nelson Mandela, fought the apartheid system for several years. Finally, they succeeded, and in 1994, South Africa became a democratic country in which people of all races were considered equal. So, children, I hope you understood the struggle they had to go through to get equal rights. Now, for your homework, you have to do this. What were Hector and his classmates protesting about? So, you have to write this in your notebook. List 5 ways in which the non-whites were discriminated. So, you have to list 5 ways which are told in the story in which the non-whites were discriminated against. Then, do you think it is important for all persons to be treated equally? Why? So, I hope you understood this. Do your homework. We will meet again in the next class.